Hello, I'm Alisha, aka Rhapsody, and welcome to my channel. I fear that I may not be able to finish this video, but I'm going to start it. This is going to be another massive Fyrinnae haul, and my camera may die before we get to the end of it, but I'll at least get started showing you what I've picked up since my last massive Fyrinnae video, which I will link down below for you. Fyrinnae is a fantastic indie makeup brand, and in fact probably my favorite of all of them, and it recently ran a couple of sales and I couldn't resist picking up some additional eyeshadows. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I hope you enjoy seeing these swatches with me. Now all of these are minis that I purchased, which typically are $2.75 a piece, which is pretty darn good. This is Book of the Dead. Looks like that. This Fyrinnae's formula is unique in that it's not a completely dry powder. It's kind of a semi-moist, loose powder. It is supposed to look the way it looks, a little bit like in little balls like that. And this is Book of the Dead, which is gorgeous. And I was going for a whole bunch of similar shades, so this one is Bandy Librarian, which looks like this. It's a deeper kind of copper shade. This is Dapper Mr. Shark, which obviously is a sparkly blue. And for each of these, as I go through them, I will, as long as there is a description available on the website, I will include that, because my own descriptions are not always completely accurate because I'm human and my perceptions are flawed. This one is Princess for a Day. It is a like metallic pink with a lot of shimmery sparkle. This one is semi-sheer. Look really nice on the lid. Hope the camera's picking that up. It is quite beautiful. I had picked all of the really bright colors from Fyrinnae up already, so I went for more neutral shades to round out my collection. Figured if I was going to get neutral shades, they would be from Fyrinnae. This I picked up in a swap. This is Madam and Eve. And Fyrinnae does such beautiful duochromes. Well, my camera died, as I expected it would, and now I have recharged it some, so hopefully we'll be able to get through a good portion more of these Fyrinnae eyeshadows. This is Conjured Tempest. This is Innocent Sorrow. This is one of the most beautiful neutrals I've ever seen. Kind of a cream color. Serendipity. I have done a number of looks in previous videos with some of these shades. And this is a more neutral shade, but it has just a beautiful sheen, nice metallic shift. This is Eye Captain. It's one of the few bright shades I hadn't already picked up. It's a bright light green with a lot of sparkle. Yellow green. This is Meerkat, which is a purple with kind of a gold undertone. Another purple. This is Debonair. This is Forest Creatures. This is one of the arcane magics, which means that it is a duochrome with an exceptional amount of shift. You can see it is a green, but it has brown, and we'll see what the website has to say about it as well. It's quite pretty. This is Serene Highness. Again, I like the purples. It's a deep shade. This one has kind of a green undertone. I don't think I've worn this yet. I really need to. That's fabulous. Love that. Alright, so those are the next 8 shades since the camera died after the first, I don't know, 5. I'm going to wipe off my hand and keep going. I'm going to try and get as many of... I'm going to try and get them all into one video if I possibly can, and just edit the bejesus out of this. This is Velveteen Werewoll, which is a fabulous name. And this is one of those sort of blue-brown sort of shades. Except it's actually sort of green-brown with a almost magenta undertone. This is Fantasy Creatures. Which is like an orangey brown with magenta sparkle and a serious shift. That is an Exquisite, which is one of their duochromes times infinity. It has many, many shifts to it. This is another arcane magic. This is Abandoned Hotel. And this is green. Again, there's some sort of magenta in there. It's this one here. Almost looks like Velveteen Werewoll and Fantasy Creatures, like the in-between shade between them. In some lights, although in some other lights it looks nothing like them. Thus, that is the magic of Fyrinnae. This is Dinosaur Plushie. It is like an ultra shiny sparkly silvery white. The ultimate highlight. This is Wicked Faeries. Plum, reddish plum, metallic reddish plum. This is Snow Leopard. I got this one in a trade. And this is one of the few mattes I have from Fyrinnae. It's a good kind of all over base color for the lid. Sure if it's completely matte now that I see it in this light. I don't know. This is Pumpkin Fire, which is an intense, deep, kind of chocolate brown with red sparkle, maybe red and orange sparkle. I got Pumpkin Fire to add drama in the outer corners, and then I got Purgatory in a swap, and I have completely ignored Pumpkin Fire since I got Purgatory, because I'm obsessed with Purgatory. This is Purgatory. It is a deep blackened kind of burgundy, and it is just so gorgeous. Look at that. I use this, I don't know, a couple times a week. The first time I opened it, I was like, why did I get this? I will never use this, and now I can't live without it. So amazing. Alright, so those are the next 8 shades. I do have a lot. Looks like I have 9 more to show you. We're just going to steamroll ahead. This is Beyond Binary. This is another nice neutral shade. And this is a fabulous kind of all-over lid shade. It doesn't look like much, but then it hits the light and it's gorgeous. This is Illusionary. I got this sample from a friend. That. Pretty. This is Tear, which is kind of a blackened green. Golden green. This is an exquisite that is Beyond This World. You have a golden brown with magenta sparkle. It has a ton of glitter in there. This is Ethereal Eire, nice green. Dream Woven Luxuries. This is another of the more metallic neutrals, and very subtle but pretty. This is Snowboarding. It's a bright purple. I really love this one. How fabulous is that? It's kind of a glowy quality to it. This is Vesuvius. I received this as a free sample. You get free samples with every order from Fyrinnae. This is another purple. Looks like it has maybe a gold shimmer to it. Is this one. More gray purple. And finally, this is our last one, is an exquisite. This is Elegant Revelry. It is kind of, how do you even describe this? It's kind of a silvery pink with almost like blue and magenta glitter. I don't know. It is sheer, but it catches the light. It would look great over anything on the lid. So those are the last 9 of the Fyrinnae eyeshadows that I had to show you. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of these swatches. I think that I've bought up pretty much everything that I wanted on Fyrinnae's website at this point. So it may be a while before my next Fyrinnae video. I hope that this is helpful to you if you're thinking about making a purchase and you're wondering what some of the shadows look like in person. And I thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.